Have you ever woken up from a dream with your heart racing because he was there again? That one person, the man you can't quite forget. He looked at you, maybe smiled, maybe said nothing at all, but even when you opened your eyes, his presence still lingered. It felt real, and you wondered, why him? Why now? What does it mean when he keeps appearing in my dreams? Let me tell you something that most people never understand. Dreams are not random. They are not meaningless pictures floating through your mind. Dreams are the language of your soul. They speak in symbols, emotions, and memories that your waking mind often ignores. For centuries, psychologists, philosophers, and spiritual healers have tried to decode dreams. Freud once said that dreams are the royal road to the unconscious. And he was right, because in that quiet world between sleep and wakefulness, your true feelings come alive. When a man appears in your dreams, it's not by chance. It's your heart, whispering what your words never said. It's your subconscious, replaying what you still feel but never faced. Sometimes it's love, sometimes it's longing, sometimes it's the ache of something unfinished. 1. The hidden emotions. Think about it. Out of billions of faces in this world, why him? Why does your dream choose that one person to walk toward you, to hold your hand, to look into your eyes in a place that doesn't even exist? Because your heart still holds an energy connected to him. Your conscious mind is logical. It says, it's over, I've moved on. But your subconscious mind doesn't listen to logic. It listens to emotion. And in dreams, it gently opens the locked doors of your heart. Maybe it's the love you never expressed. Maybe it's the forgiveness you never gave. Maybe it's the goodbye that never really felt final. Dreams become the sacred space where the hidden emotions rise to be seen. 2. The energy connection. Have you ever dreamt of someone and then, the next day, they text you or you suddenly see their name somewhere? That's not coincidence. That's energy. Every human being carries an energetic signature. When two people share a strong emotional bond, that energy doesn't disappear just because you stop talking. It lingers. It vibrates between you, quietly, invisibly. And sometimes when one of you thinks deeply about the other, that energy echoes in dreams. It's as if your souls meet in the middle, beyond the world of words and time. You may not see him in person, you may not even want to, but that invisible connection still hums softly between you. Dreams are where those threads pull you together again, not always to reunite, but sometimes simply to remind you, this person changed you. You learned something from this connection. 3. The unfinished chapter. Many times when a person appears in your dreams repeatedly, it means there's something unfinished between you two. Maybe you wanted closure but never got it. Maybe you wanted honesty or an apology or even one last conversation, and your subconscious doesn't like incomplete stories, so it keeps bringing that person back, again and again, until you face what you've been avoiding. If he appears often in your dreams, ask yourself, what chapter between us is still open? What emotion remains unexpressed? What truth am I still holding back? Because dreams are not punishment. They are invitations to complete, to heal, to understand. 4. The reflection of you. Here's something most people never realize. Sometimes when a man comes into your dream, it's not actually about him. It's about you. Your mind uses his image to show you something you need to understand about yourself. If you dream of someone who once made you feel deeply loved, your soul might be reminding you that you still crave that kind of love in your life. If you dream of someone who hurt you, maybe your heart is asking you to finally release that pain and forgive yourself for holding on. If you dream of someone who inspired you, maybe it's your inner voice saying, it's time to rise again. You're ready. So when you dream of someone, don't just ask, why him? Ask, What is this dream showing me about myself? 5. The spiritual meaning. Many spiritual traditions believe dreams are not just psychological, they're sacred. They are the moments when your soul travels, meets, and connects beyond physical reality. Some believe that when you dream of someone, it's because their soul is also thinking of you, that you both meet on a higher plane, beyond words, beyond time. Whether or not you believe that, there's one thing no one can deny. Dreams carry messages that go far deeper than logic can explain. Sometimes the person you see in your dreams represents a soul contract, a divine lesson, a piece of destiny you were meant to experience. 6. When it's about love. Let's talk about the most common reason he appears in your dream. Love. When a woman truly loves a man, when he occupies even a small space in her heart, her energy carries him everywhere, even into her sleep. If you see him smiling at you in your dream, maybe your soul is showing you what you desire most: emotional warmth, connection, peace. If you see him leaving, maybe it's your fear of losing someone again. If you see him coming back after a long time, maybe it's your hope, your heart still whispering, maybe someday. Dreams don't lie. If a person keeps returning to your dreams, it's because they still live somewhere deep inside you. 7. When it's about pain. Sometimes the people who appear in our dreams aren't the ones who made us happy. They're the ones who hurt us the most. But that too has meaning. It means your soul is still carrying a wound. It means your heart is still searching for peace. Dreams replay what your heart hasn't yet released. And sometimes that's your soul's way of saying, it's time to let go. It's time to heal, forgive, not for him, but for yourself. Because healing is not about forgetting, it's about freeing yourself from the emotional prison of the past. 8. The message of the dream. So, what does it mean when a man appears in your dream? It means one powerful truth. He is not just another person who passed through your life. He is someone whose energy touched you deeply enough that your soul remembers him, even when your mind tries to forget. He appears because your heart still has something to feel, something to learn, something to understand. And until you do, your subconscious will keep calling him back, not to haunt you, but to heal you. 9. What you should do next. The next time you wake up from a dream where he appeared, don't brush it off. Sit quietly. Ask yourself, what did I feel in that dream? What part of me is still connected to this person? What story between us remains unfinished? Am I holding on to love, pain, regret, or hope? Your dreams are not against you, they are guiding you. They are showing you the parts of your heart that still need attention. Final thought. So the next time he appears in your dream, don't see it as coincidence. See it as a message from your soul. Dreams aren't just stories of the night, they're your heart's way of showing what needs healing. Sometimes the person in your dreams isn't meant to return, but to help you finally move forward.